There are tiny house rentals available right now in Florida, and they're pretty incredible. Full kitchen, spa, shower, deck, pool, that kind of community. Let me show you what I just found at Escape Tampa Bay. So, Escape Tampa Bay is a tiny house community just outside of Tampa, Florida. And these homes that I'm showing you today are available for long-term rent starting at around $1,450 per month. There's no catch. You get your own tiny house with all the amenities that you need in this quiet, beautifully designed neighborhood. Check it out. All right, this one is called the Traveler XLS Wide. It's lot 16. It's available immediately as of the making of this video for $1,575 a month. It's in the Oaks section of the community. It has a first floor walk-around queen bedroom with patio doors, vaulted ceilings with clerestory glass for natural light, full-size kitchen with a dishwasher, spa-like walk-in tiled shower, a laundry center with separate washer and dryer, bonus loft for extra storage or a workspace, fold-flat couch for guests, an entertainment center built into the unit. There's a private deck, high-efficiency AC, and ceiling fans. Rent includes water, sewer, garbage recycling, parking, landscaping, private decks, gated access, and pool use. Electricity and internet are not included. So let me have you take a look at some of the photos here together. Here we go. Let me zoom out some for that. So there's a look at the community. These pictures vary in size, so I have to adjust my screen for you. There we go. There's the interior. As you can see, huge windows letting in tons of natural light. This is an awesome tiny house. Again, it's the Traveler XLS Wide, lot 16. It features the built-in fold-flat couch, the first floor walk-around queen bedroom with built-in storage, as you can see here. Full-size kitchen with a dishwasher and full-size appliances. You can see that here. Ladder access to the second loft. That's the bonus loft. It can be, a guest space, storage space. It's pretty tall. It can even, some people use it as a quirky little workspace. It has the stacking washer dryer unit, so no need to go anywhere for your laundry needs. Frosted door to the bathroom. Here's a closer look at the bedroom with the walk around queen bed, storage underneath, overhead on each side. And yes, it has a vaulted ceiling up here, so you get kind of that grand feel within the bedroom and throughout this tiny house. There's a glass sliding door that takes you out to the private deck area of this particular tiny house. Again, we're looking at lot 16, Traveler XLS Wide at Escape Tampa Bay, the Oaks section of the community. Here's a look at the bathroom. Again, more storage, dedicated operable window, frosted door into the bathroom, and a very nice shower. Storage throughout, mirrors, built-in lighting. There's even a shelf on the mirror. So very thoughtful design here from Escape. Here's a look at the shower. Again, even in the shower, there's storage on the corners and a sleek little hook for your towel. And so that was the Traveler XLS Wide that's available immediately for $1,575 a month on lot 16 at Escape Tampa Bay. If you're interested in this unit, you can email sales@escapetampabay.com. Tell them Alex at Tiny House Talk sent you. And next we will be looking at lot 19 in eBoho XLS. This tiny house is available June 1st, 2025 for $1,450 a month. So it's actually the most affordable one of the three that I will be showing you today. This one is also in the Oaks section of the community. As you can see, it's in just a beautiful setting with these ancient, I believe are oak trees. So this shady lot really brings the contemporary tiny house living to the next level in this eBoho XLS tiny house from Escape. This one features a walk-around queen bedroom. It's got blackout blinds. It's just a smaller design. This is a look at the pool access for the community, the shared pool access. Now, inside the eBoho, I can take my face away from here for you so you could see better. This unit features a walk-around queen bedroom. It's got the blackout blinds, as I mentioned, a kitchen with induction cooktop, electric oven, a tall refrigerator with a freezer, and then, yes, there's also a washer dryer. This is a combo unit in this one, I believe. There's USB outlets throughout this tiny house, and the eBoho XLS is an open concept layout design, and this one has space for your own furniture, or I believe you can request a custom fit couch with the fold flat feature, but there's space on this one right now for bringing your own couch or what have you. Here's a better look at the kitchen. All electric appliances, nice stainless steel, high-end stuff here. Let me zoom out for you a little bit. Just noticed that. There you go, so you could actually see the kitchen in its full glory. And yeah, a lot of storage over the refrigerator, and then you notice too over the sink, two things: the window that you get to look out of while you're doing dishes and what have you. This unit does not have a dishwasher, so you would be, if you use the kitchen, you would be there doing the dishes. And also notice the shelf, which helps a lot. There's a shelf right, that goes from the kitchen and towards the rest of the house. You can see right here a little bit more of it. Great storage feature, great way to sneak in some extra storage that goes all the way, where your couch would be overhead and into the bedroom. Now across that area, there's a fold flat desk by the window. I believe it is fold flat, so you can deploy it, and you can also undeploy it to save some space. You can see more of it there. It's a double desk. Really nice, useful area for working from home, eating your dinner, breakfast, reading, studying, basically everything done from that table there with the view. And you can see the pegs at the entry of the tiny house. Really beautiful interior, all wood. I love this type of tiny house, and I could definitely see myself living in an E-Vista like this. There's a walk-around queen bed with the blackout shades activated for ultimate privacy, and storage throughout and underneath, overhead, a little night table. Very nicely done. There's another angle. You do get another window. And now we're looking at the bathroom with the combo washer dryer. Lots of storage. I don't want to get too repetitive as much as I already have been. Here's another look at the bathroom with the frosted door again. And next we will be moving on to the third available tiny house here. It's going to be Lot 24, it's a different model. So it's an Escape 1 XL wide and tall. Here we go. So here's the interior shot of the Lot 24 Escape 1 XL wide and tall. This one is available June 5th, 2025 for $1,600 a month. This one features the extra wide layout, really tall tiny house, soaring ceilings inside and in the loft. So this has this king size bed dedicated loft, plus there's a catwalk to this second loft area that's also very usable, and you get staircase access, which is really nice, and then you can use the catwalk to access the second loft. So you don't have to use a ladder at all here. So I think that just makes the second loft very, very accessible and functional, more than you would think. So, yeah, it feels, I've been in this tiny house before in this layout and in both the smaller and the larger versions. And the loft feels very much, almost like a second story, because you have the staircase access, and yeah, kind of when you get up there, there's just more headroom than you would think for a tiny house loft. It's always impressed me, and something I've always talked about this model. So this one also features a dedicated cozy living room. You can see it far down in the photo here that we're looking at. There's a cozy living room under the master loft. And on your way there, you of course pass the kitchen, you pass the dining nook, and the staircase entry to the loft. To your right is your washer dryer center with a combo washer dryer unit. There's storage overhead and to the left. And when you turn around, there's even more storage built into the staircase wall that's right there. So let's take a look at the rest of this tiny house real quick. Here's the exterior. You get a beautiful deck entry. The wheel wells of the tiny house are covered, making it feel very much like this is a permanent tiny house, not something on wheels. And when you go into the tiny houses here, they're very sturdy. They're set in properly for a long-term type of use. So you don't feel the house moving around. If you ran around or jumped around in it, it does not move, which is really, really cool. And I think good to know. So here's a look again at the pool area. This is inside the cozy living room area of this tiny house. Again, we're looking at Lot 24, Escape 1XL wide and tall, at the Oaks section of Escape Tampa Bay community near Tampa, Florida. This tiny house is available for $1,600 a month on a long-term rent, as a long-term rental. When you head upstairs over the staircase, this is what you get. In this particular tiny house, photoed here, we're seeing the second loft being used as a bedroom. The main loft has more headspace, so one may be more encouraged to use that area to, maybe get ready or even as a workspace, just because there's more headroom. Here's a better look, another look. I'll get my face out of the way here. There we go. So you can see the tiny house pretty clearly here. Here's a look at the bathroom. Lots of storage, just like in the other models. You have a different style bathroom or shower, and the same frosted door, the classic towel hook. There's another look at the exterior. Get a little closer there. This place is just beautifully done. It's a great place to live. Very nicely landscaped, very peaceful, lots of large mature trees. It is lovely. Going back to the main photo here of the interior of this tiny house. You can see that the main loft seems to be left just open. I mean, there could be a mattress there. We can't really see it, but it's interesting use of this space to kind of leave that as sort of more of an open space, and they're using the second loft as their main sleeping space. What it seems in this tiny house. And I think that's a good idea. It seems like a fun way to use this tiny house. So again, this one's available for $1,600 a month. And the rent includes water, sewer, garbage, private deck, pool access, landscaping, gated entry, and parking. If you've been thinking about downsizing or living simpler, this is one of the best setups I've ever seen for doing that easily and smoothly. It's a long-term rental. It's quiet, clean. It's a great vibe overall. So Escape Tampa Bay, if you want to check out the listings, go to escapetampabay.com. And while you're at it, hit up tinyhousetalk.com. That's where I post more of these finds just like this. And sign up for our newsletter at tinyhousenewsletter.com for updates on tiny homes for sale, rent, communities, and free tiny house plans. So head on over if you're interested to all those links, and be sure to go to escapetampabay.com if you're interested in getting one of these tiny house rentals to be your home. Oh, and be sure to let me know in the comments, which one would you rent if you had your choice? And would you live in a tiny house full time? I seriously want to know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks. Finally, if you're into tiny homes or just love discovering cool living spaces like this, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe, and leave a comment, even if it's just a smiley face. It really helps the algorithm show this to more people who might be dreaming of downsizing or switching things up. Plus, it lets me know you want more content like this.